Hello and welcome to domytriesthis. I hope you brought your cuppa. Today's coffee mug is a San Diego coffee mug with a rainbow and a surfer. This mug has to be 15 years old. I don't remember where I got it from. I just know we brought it out to Georgia from California. We are trying one of my Sips by teas of the month for June. This is the Choice Organic Teas Reishi Detox with a cleansing blend of mushroom and herbs. We already know how I feel about that cleansing detox stuff, so we're not going to go there. But this one has mushrooms in it. It doesn't say on here on the packaging, but yes, apparently Reishi is a type of a mushroom, and I'm very curious about it. So this is the first June tea I'm trying. She has not steeped for the full 4 to 8 minutes that they recommend. By the end of the video, she will have, but we're going to go ahead and give it a sip now. Possibly make it so that we don't want to sip it later, but we're going to give her a sip now. Just the idea of mushrooms in a tea. There is another brand, I believe, on Instagram that I followed for a little while. All their teas are mushroom based, and it's a curiosity to me. But anyway, let's give this a taste. Smells very earthy, and yet sweet at the same time. Mushrooms and sweet. Okay. Okay, right now I'm getting mostly my sugar. We're going to give it that full 4 to 8 minutes. But right now I'm not mad at it. It doesn't taste mushroomy. But yeah, I'm going to let it sit and see how she goes. Today we're doing something just a little bit different. In the Ipsy group that I'm a part of on Facebook, everybody keeps asking, how does the Boxycharm compare to the Ipsy Glam Bag Plus? And of course, everybody has their own preference. Some love the Boxy, some love the Ipsy. So I'm going to start comparing the two here on the channel. We will open both boxes. Now here's the thing, I still want to give my reviews. So you need to tell me if you want my reviews to be in a separate video, or if you wanted me to try to rush through them at the beginning of the video for the unboxing. Today I am going to be reviewing last month's Boxycharm because I did not have the Glam Bag Plus at the time. However, for the future, I think that doing them all at once, doing all the reviews all at once, plus the unboxing might end up being a little bit long. Not that we're strangers to longer videos here. I do have 35 to 40 minute videos half the time. So I know for a lot of people that is a little much. If you are one of the people, I mean, just let me know what you think should happen for the future. I'm not sure how many months I will be doing this. This is a bit expensive for us right now. So doing the two boxes together, yeah, it's a little much. However, because it is something that is requested so much, I thought I would do it. Let's go ahead and get started. So first is this Alamar blush. I am wearing her today. I love this. I love this blush palette. The color range is beautiful with choices for a simple glow, which would be this one here for me. An everyday blush, which would be this one here for me, which actually does give me kind of a bit of a glow, but it's not as deep and colorful as this one. And this is a good almost nighttime blush. I'm actually wearing this one as a base today with the little bit of this one over it. You do have to be careful. They are very pigmented. You can't just brush it on. You have to use somewhat of a light hand and gradually build up, which you can. It's soft with buildable pigmentation, has quickly become a favorite. I adore this. This has been so easy to reach for. I actually have put another blush in my Shop My Stash. I put in my Laura Geller, which is something I also got from Boxycharm and also really enjoy. Let's not blind you with that. Also really enjoy. However, just this 9 times out of 10 is what I've been reaching for all month, and I love it. I have other blush palettes, but this one is the one that I think I can see myself reaching for a lot in the future as well. So I absolutely adore this. I love Alamar Cosmetics. I want to try, I think they have lipsticks and a few other things out. I want to try some of those things as well. I've got both of their palettes, their eyeshadow palettes. So far, these guys have knocked it out of the park every time. The Glam Glow. So I really, really did want to like this. Glam Glow and me have a love-hate relationship. I want to love them, and I almost always end up hating them. Now, I don't hate this. It's an okay cleanser. It's not fantastic when it comes to taking off makeup, and it can leave my skin dry, which is the problem, especially on my cheeks where I'm always dry. And that seems to be that seemed to trigger extra oil production when I was using this. The Radiance pad comes up clean, however, so it does a decent job. Between the price and liking my Derma E cleanser a lot, I need to get more of it because I like it a lot better. I won't be repurchasing. I was initially going to try to finish this. However, with the oil thing going on, I did use my regular skincare after using this, and I was still having a lot of issues with oil during the day. I took this out, continued to use my regular skincare, and the oil issues went away. So I was planning on using this up, but I think at this point now, I'm going to give it to one of my kids. Yeah, I really wanted to like it. I really, really did, but it just didn't. It just didn't. So next we have the Dose of Colors Liquid Matte Lipstick. While this is a nice formula, the color is so wow. It looks like in this it'd be a bright red. It's not. It's a bright. It's like a fuchsia pink. It is insanely bright. It is bright. I am wearing it today, but I mixed it with my Jolie Cosmetics matte, and they're both over something else from previous filming. As you can see, it even turned this color really bright. So this is really, really freaking bright. It's not a color I would normally no. However, it works as a mixer. It does brighten things up. So if I have a really dark lipstick that I want to brighten up a little bit, this will work. It does dry down a touch sticky sometimes. When I'm mixing it in particular by itself, I haven't had any issues, but I don't wear it by itself. I wouldn't wear it by itself. No. Anyway, but I like the formula. The formula goes on smooth. It goes on pigmented. I've not noticed any patchiness, no problems at all with that kind of thing. So I wouldn't mind trying another one of these in a color that I'd be more inclined to use by itself. It is a matte. That's my only concern, but with a gloss over it, it should work just fine. Because like I said, it works really well as a mixer. So happy with the formula. Not happy with the color. Next, I got this Mellow Brow Definer. Whoop. Open the right end. We have this is one of the ones with that triangular type. I don't know if you can see that. It has kind of a triangular end. Another one that I am wearing today. The color works for me very, very well. Having had some other Mellow Cosmetics items that were unimpressive at best. Honestly, the eyeshadow palette I tried had no pigmentation. There was something else that I've never been impressed with Mellow. So this one really surprised me. Like I said, the other ones failed. This one surprised me. It is creamy. It is pigmented. It is a good color for me. It doesn't take much work to get a good line. It has, I like it. I really do like it. Surprisingly, I like it quite a bit. So nice to have something from Mellow that is actually working, and I will keep this and continue to use it. And last, we got this Eye Luster Cream Eyeshadow from Ciate. I actually saw someone else use this before I got mine, and she used a finger to blend hers out, and it blended out to nothing. This seems to work best, one, as a topper. There's the color I got. It's gorgeous. And two, do not use your finger on this. I used that over the shadows that I'm wearing today. Ignore the weird wings, but there we go. So I did use it on this inner part of my eye. It goes on beautifully. It has a nice shine. When I do use it, I use it over another, usually do use it over another eyeshadow rather than by myself, and I blend it out with a brush, and I have found that blending it out with a brush keeps it from disappearing entirely. The young lady that I saw working with it before, she used her finger and she could not get the color to not disappear. So the key to the Ciate ones, these eye lusters, are to use a brush to blend them out rather than your finger, because your finger will get rid of the color completely, whereas a brush, you can get it to go where you want it to go without losing it entirely. But again, I do think this is more of a topper than an actual shadow. She may have other colors that have better pigmentation, but I haven't tried them, so I wouldn't know if there's others with better pigmentation. I wouldn't mind. I will say this is the second cream eyeshadow I've tried. I have another one that I'm using in my the Shop My Stash for the month, and it's the same thing. It's an okay. They're okay. They're not anything that I'm going to be avidly looking for, the cream eyeshadows like this. They would have to have much more pigmentation for me to do that. I don't know. I much prefer my pressed powders. I just think they're much easier to work with, and with me, I need easy to work with, period. That's just what it comes down to. So not bad, not getting rid of it. Gonna go ahead and keep it. Gonna go ahead and continue to play with it a little bit. However, it's not something that I would go out and look for. So last month's box, for the most part, I thought was pretty good. There were a couple of things that didn't work out so well for me, but they're usable, which is interesting. The only one that wasn't usable is, of course, this. And even it would be usable. I would just have to figure some way to counteract the oils it was making me produce. The Alamar palette made the box for me. I'm actually very, very happy with last month's box, which is a good thing transitioning into this month's box, because from what I saw of my one spoiler, and honestly, I probably should stop doing that. I should just delete that email and not see my spoiler and go ahead and be surprised at what I actually get. But from what I saw of my one spoiler, I'm not going to be happy. But yes, let's go ahead and open our Boxycharm first, and we'll move on from there. So hello, Chama. And today's, this month's theme is getaway. We got our stuff on our card. We usually ignore that. So we're going to go ahead and open some things up and go from here. The first thing I have is a Dominique Cosmetics. I think this is a lip gloss. It just says Dominique Cosmetics on it. It appears to be in the color Peach Tea. Boxy. If this is peach color, I don't know if it's going to be much good for me. I'm not a peach girl. Okay, just really quickly, my husband is going to start making dinner because it is so late. I'm filming very late today. It happens sometimes. He's going to start dinner, so you're going to probably hear noises in the background. Just moving right along. I'm right next to the kitchen. We'll be fine. So the packaging. The packaging is okay. I've seen other stuff like this. I'm not a big fan of pink in general. This does not look peach, but I could be wrong. So we'll open her up. I'm going to do this. She looks pink. She's a peachy pink gloss. All right, as a peachy pink gloss, I could probably live with it. I could probably continue to use it. It would be a gloss. I don't know if you can see that next to that bright sparkly. It'd be a gloss that I would use to not only get me some extra shine, but to lighten up color a little bit. Let's go ahead and try this over what I'm wearing, which definitely needs some sort of something. Smells good. Smells like vanilla, but it doesn't look like the color is actually doing much of anything. Alright, I'm going to say it's okay as a gloss. I got slip on my lips again, but it won't color adjust. It's the pigmentation in here is not intended for that, I don't think, unless you're wearing it by itself. So interesting. Next we have this Touch in Soul Prime Essence Calendula Officinalis Flower Extract. No problem. I believe this is supposed to be a primer. Another one. I still have their other one. But I've seen that people have used this and it's been very interesting. No Problem Prime Essence. So yes, it is some kind of primer. And this is written in Japanese. There we go. Prime Essence infused with Calendula Officinalis Flower Extract tightens up the pores and keeps the skin silky and smooth for better and long-lasting makeup. How to use. At the last step of skincare, apply moderate amount and gently pat over and skin until fully absorbed. Now, it does not say whether or not to use primer over it, but I probably would, I think. And I like this. I do like the packaging of it. And I like the fact that it's a bit of a dropper. Everyone has said it is very loose. So, yes, she is very, very loose. It spreads a little bit, goes a long way, so you wouldn't need to use a lot. My skin feels really soft, so that's interesting. That's going to be interesting to try. Alrighty, next I have Dirty Little Secrets. Where are you? It says it's pale pink. I don't think from the bottom of this, that doesn't look pale pink to me, but okay. I'm assuming that means it's a lip pencil. I'm gonna say it's a good thing that I don't use lip liners for color, because that would never show up on my skin. Ever. They could have given me a much better color of this if they had other colors, which I'm not counting that they did. But for me, this is definitely it'll do what I need it to do and it won't show up, so I guess that'll work. Next I have from Steve Laurent. I actually like the stuff I've gotten from Steve Laurent. I got a couple of eyeshadows of his that are really nice. They've got great pigmentation. This says it's cotton candy on the back. It's a highlighter. It's a beautiful pink highlighter. So there's the packaging. That's pretty. And there's the color. So they went into peachy pinks for this particular box for me. Again, not sure I feel about, oh, that feels nice. Not sure I should have used my finger for it, but there we go. That's pretty. It feels, I don't know if you guys can, there it is. There she is. It feels almost moussey when I picked it up on my finger. Wonder how you'll pick up on a brush. All right, so I'm going to use this Luxie highlighter brush. Yeah. Okay, so the first problem I'm seeing right now is the way it sort of looks like it's almost sealing up. We'll have to see if it continues to work as well. And I'm brushing her on with the brush. I got a little bit there, not a lot. Yeah, there it is. So I don't know. I'll have to play around with that one and see how I'm going to like that. And this last item is the item that I think I'm going to be unhappy with. Yep. I really didn't want the Tarte eyeshadow palette. I have the Rainforest of the Sea. I'm actually using it as a blush, as a highlighter today, but it from what I saw, I love the packaging, the way they do these. And I know that this is a, this was made specifically, I believe, for Boxycharm. Be You Naturally eyeshadow palette, high performing naturals. Doesn't say anywhere on the packaging that it is a collab with Boxycharm, but so there's the problem right there. All those browns. Hold on a minute. This is the one I got before. This one at least has some mattes. It has a dark brown. It has a pink in it. But I almost guarantee that these colors are not going to show up. I don't know. I will play with it this month, see how it works out. But more than likely this will end up being given to my daughter. She has a couple of Tarte blushes, but she does not have a Tarte eyeshadow palette, so she might be fine with it. It's way too neutral for me, which is Tarte. Tarte only recently has gotten into colors, so yeah. Overall, I will say that I am glad I did not get the face masks, because I do not like sheet face masks, and I've seen people pulling those out, and I've been like, I don't want that. So I'm glad about that. I can live with that. If I don't have problems with this sealing up too much, I think I'll be okay. So according to this is $26. That's more than the cost of the box, so I'll be happy with that. But I'm not happy with this. At any rate, so that is this month's Boxycharm. I don't know what you think. I'm a little less impressed, but like I said, last month's blew me away. Last month's made me so happy. And you know, with these boxes, you cannot be guaranteed that you are going to get your money's worth or something that makes you happy every single time. There she is. But now we're going to move on to the Glam Bag Plus, and you all will tell me which one you think was the better box. Now, I do have an add-on in my Glam Bag Plus. There is no bag in my Glam Bag Plus. They stopped giving out, Ipsy stopped giving out bags. I did get the pink box. I know a few people had issues, I guess, with FedEx or something happening to their boxes, and they ended up in brown boxes. I've seen a couple of those. But I did get the nice pink box. She feels pretty weighty. I'm looking forward to it. Like I said, there should be an extra item in here, assuming I can get this open without hurting myself. Alrighty, so opening our box. This is my first box. Glam Bag Plus. Don't be pretty like them, be pretty like you. That's cute. Yellow foam, everything sitting here. All right, so right on top is my bonus item. I picked up the Tetris brushes, obviously. I saw them and I thought, oh God, those are so cute. Have to have them. They can join my other colorful brushes that I got this month. I got a couple different. These are interesting. All right, so the ends are squared rather than completely round. They do round up where you have the brush. The bristles feel soft. These are cool. Okay, so they each have a different color up top, but they have the same patterns around the bottom. They all have like that blue green right there. And then it goes to that with the purple, the yellow with the blue, the orange with the pink, and then you're back to the green with the yellow at the top. So they're all the same. They feel a little longer. They're a bit more pointier at the bottom. Again, they have more of a chiseled end rather than a rounded off end. Really looking forward to playing with those. They feel good. Okay, we got our block party is our theme, probably because of the Tetris thing that they're doing. All right, so I'm going to grab the, there's so much in here. Let's go left to right. So the first thing we have is the 311 Skin Vitamin C Brightening Booster. I know a lot of people were excited to see this and being the plus. I haven't tried any of the 311. I can already tell you, even if I love it, I won't repurchase it. This shit's expensive. There's the beautiful box. And there is the packaging. Now, I have never used a boosting serum like this before. We're just going to take out. It's a clear liquid. I'm running out of room. I just put a dot on my hand. It feels like an oil, almost. Like a watery oil, if that makes sense. It has a very odd smell. I can't even describe it. It seems to be sinking in. Not quite, it's leaving the skin just a little bit tacky, but it is a serum. It's not like supposed to be a moisturizer or anything like that. It's gonna be interesting to play around with that. All right, so next I know is supposed to be a 2 set, so I'm gonna pull them both out. And that's the Suva Beauty Hydra Liner. It's a cake liner. Now, this is in grease, color grease. It's matte. Gambit just knocked shit down. Of course, I can't even get this open. Rah. I think I had this problem. I received this in like a Lola box or a glossy box or something like that in the past. And as I recall, I didn't like it, but they sent me a gold, which means it just wouldn't work on my face anyway. So this is a black, and I know there are other people like the ladies at Beauty News. They love the Suva Hydra liners. So there's that. And basically to use it right now, it doesn't do anything. Well, it got a little bit on there. My finger might be a little wet. Oh, got a little bit on there, but it won't actually line your eyes until you get it wet. I'm already wearing enough eyeliner today. We ain't going there. And it comes with its own little eyeliner brush. They sent that along. So like I said, this is like a little dual set. And of course I can't get that open either because I can't open things. These are actually not one of my favorite types of liners. Sorry about that. Had to go chase down a cat. As I was saying, it's got a very stiff point. This is not very soft, so it should give you a very good sharp line. They are not one of my favorites, but I will work with it. I'll give that a try. So this is actually counting as one item. When you look on Ipsy, they show them as one item. So we've got, that's 2 of our items. Still going left to right in the box. Last thing on the bottom. Okay, so next I have Tracique lip liners. Now I like Tracique. This is in Belize Bordeaux. I have a Tracique, I don't know if it's a lip liner or if it's a lipstick. It has a very similar shape to it. So these two are the same thing. I wonder if the other one's the same color. This one is in the color English Rose. So no, they're not the same color. But as you can see, it's the same kind of shape. I do enjoy this occasionally. They do have a more transparent kind of, well, this is also a different shape, I think. Yeah, okay, so look at this. This is the English Rose one that I received in another box at one point. As you can see, it's straight and flat. And I love that. It's one of the things I like about the Tracy. Oh. But this one is more of a pointy, like a lip crayon. And, oh, I like that color. She's matte, but she's going to show up. Okay. There we go. She's matte, but she's going to show up on my lips. She's a gorgeous color. I think I'm going to enjoy that. It is a roll-up, which is always nice. You don't feel like you have to waste anything. And as I recall, yep, this is your lip balm in this case, or this could also be your, And my other one, I think it's a primer, but yes, that's very nice. It's a lip balm you can put over it, so that's nice. I actually like that. That's pretty cool. I'm happy with that. Next in our left to right quest is the Aptos Skincare Healing Mask with turmeric. Now, my understanding is you got to be careful with this mask. Hi, Gambit. Because it will stain your face if you leave it on too long. But we all know I love masks. So there's that. And it says all skin types. Turmeric, originally from South India and one of the most powerful naturally disinfecting bactericides, acting to minimize inflammation and slow down cell damage. Use this mask to combat unforeseen skin conditions and to reduce redness. Azelaic acid works to remove dead skin cells, treat rosacea, and prevent breakouts without compromising even the most sensitive skin type. Cleanse and exfoliate skin, apply a thin mask layer, allow it to sink in for around 10 minutes without drying too much, probably because you will end up stained. Rinse off in the shower or with tepid water and a cotton pad. Allow the skin to breathe and follow with your moisturizer. Slight redness and tingling due to increased circulation is possible and normal. If you have sensitive skin, we recommend doing a patch test first. May stain clothes or sheets if not removed thoroughly. There you go. And yes, she is yellow. You can see it. She is yellow. Yellow. I'll put a little bit on the back of my arm. Just a little bit. Little dot. Okay, it's really thick. It is really bright. She's up too high. Really bright. Smooths out so it's not quite as bright, but yeah, I can see that adding a stain to your face. I usually use a brush so I can see my brush getting stained. But there's that. Has a very floral scent, unless that's the other thing. Come here, you. Nope, that's the mask. The mask has a very floral scent. But there's that. So that's what we got. And then last but not least, we got the Game On palette from the Tetris times Ipsy collab. There's our package cover. It has a mirror, it's cardboard, and there's our colors. This thing's attached. Let's remove that. I don't usually keep those. This is a little neutral for me, but I can see myself playing around with it. I'm a little far down, but let's see what we can do here. We have Game Changer, Game Day, and Game Night. Game Changer, Game Day, and Game Night. Oh, Game Night is pretty. She showed up. I don't think the next one will. Then we have Stack It Up, Block Party, and Game Over. Game Over feels very dry. Okay, so Stack It Up, no surprise. Block Party, no surprise. And Game Over. Wow. These are not colors I would normally be too excited over. I will try to use it, but it's really on a neutrally, and only two of the colors actually really excite me at all, and that's this sort of greeny gold and this blue. Not particularly thrilled with this one. It's, like I said, it's just a little too neutral for me. But, yeah, a little too neutral. Okay, out of everything, this is okay. Let's go that way. This is okay. I'm excited about the mask. I'm both excited and nervous about the skincare, the booster serum. I'm interested in trying the Suva and seeing if it's better than the other one that I had. I already like the Tracique, just between the color and the pigmentation, and knowing that I have something else of theirs that I like. And of course the brushes, I'm always gonna be excited about brushes. We all know that. So that was my Glam Bag Plus. Seriously, I can talk. What do you think? Which one do you think did the better job of a box this month? Was it the Glam Bag Plus or the Boxycharm? Can't count my brushes. Those were extra. I picked those up on my own. But for the regular part of the box, got 5 items in each. 6, I guess, in the plus, but that's only because one of them counts as, 2 of them count as 1 item. So here's the boxes with their regular items. There we go. Which one would you be happier at receiving? The Glam Bag Plus, I believe, is $25. The Boxycharm is $21. Both include taxes for your state. But let me know, which one would you have been happier to receive? Anyway, I need to get out of here because 1, it's late, and 2, I'm stumbling over my tongue. And my tea has, well, it's not cold. Kind of lukewarm. But that is it for today, and I hope you like what you've seen. And if you do like what you've seen, I hope you will subscribe. And if you do subscribe, I hope you hit that notification bell. Like I said, I'm stumbling over my words. I'm having a time of it now. Need to move on. We currently upload Monday, Wednesday, and Friday, but we do occasionally have bonus videos. I have garden videos that go up almost every week. My son does something every other month, and we do have surprise bonus other things that occasionally show up, like packages from you or indie brands that aren't on my 2019 to try list that I will open, and things like that will come up. So we do have bonus videos that you may want to hit that bell so that you know when they're, you know, posted. If you're part of my notification squad, you're going to want to check both your subscription and your bell. If you choose not to subscribe, I would understand. For 1, I ramble on forever. For 2, I'm a little odd. And for 3, apparently I can't talk. So I would completely understand. But we do hope that you come back again, because you are always welcome here. We love having company. And if you do come back again, don't forget to bring your cup of tea. Let's go ahead and give this thing a taste and get on out of here, folks. Okay, definitely put in a little bit too much sugar. Still don't know what I think about this tea. There's kind of an earthiness to it, which I would expect from mushrooms. There's an earthiness. There is no actual, ooh, this tastes like a mushroom, kind of mushroom flavor in there. The jury's out. I'm just going to have to get back to you another time. I don't know. That's, it's not bad. Let me put it that way. But the not bad part could be that I did over sugar it. So I think I was compensating for the whole idea of having mushrooms in my tea. So I'm going to have to try it again with a little less sugar and then get back to you on it in another video, I guess. Right at this point, it's not bad. I'm just not sure what I think. I'm just not. Anyway, you all have a great day.